Okay, hello and welcome back to Better Than Yesterday. My name is Daniel Hammond, and I am a co host on this YouTube channel, this podcast. You can name it as you please. So, today I'm back with a BTY Raw episode, and today I want to talk about how to get grounded, how to get a peace of mind when you felt like you're in this place where you don't know what to take on, where to be, what to do. This is kind of a state where I'm finding myself at. So this past few months I've been so busy taking on different things in life. I've started my company. I've done like my real estate license. I've been focused on my studies. I've taken on a pageant which is called Mr. and Miss United Namibia, and I was crowned Mr. United Namibia 2022. So, having all these things going on in my life, even buying a plot and having to start developing that piece of land, it's like, where should my focus be? Where should I be? Like, I want to be involved in my business, but I want to be getting good grades and focusing on my studies, and then I want to have I want to be involved in my company as well. So where do I find myself? And every night I go to bed, that's the only time I find peace. That's where I can switch off my mind to a certain extent and just listen to some music to fall asleep after I've done my devotions. And I find myself questioning all these things that I'm taking on. What my mentor told me this evening is that we should we should ask ourselves the question, does whatever I'm taking on now, does it lead to where I want does it lead me to where I want to be one day, where I see myself, the vision I have myself, is it going to help me in becoming who I want to become? This is a serious question that you have to ask yourself, and you have to answer it. You have to be able to take each thing that you're doing in your life and see if it contributes to this vision, this purpose that you have for your life, this God-given purpose that God's placed on your life. So, firstly, my piece of advice would be to myself and to all of you listening, to pray. If you've got the Christian religion, take some time to really pray and ask God if what you're doing is important for expanding his kingdom, if it's important, if it's something that is in line with the purpose that he's given you for his life. So what I can then do is, after I've prayed, I can go and sit down, which is something that I still have to do, and I can actually do it right now. Taking part in the Mr. and Miss United pageant, does it contribute to what I want to do in this life, what I want to achieve? Does it help me add the value that I want to give to the world, to my community, to my town? Uh, yeah, so with Mr. and Miss United, I think it does, because you go out into the community and you serve them. You serve them by giving your time, by giving your resources to helping this town or this country become a better place. And what we're going to be focusing on is child development. We're going to help children who needs food at schools, who really don't have these privileges at home. It's not even a privilege, it's a basic need. We're going to help children with their clothing, with their shoes, and then ask the school to identify 3 to 5 students from each school to then walk a journey with them for a year. So tick, this is something that's going to add value to the world, that is going to make a positive change. Secondly, with my company, this is also a question that you can ask yourself. Does that also add value? Are you doing this for personal gain, or not just personal gain, but does this add to the community? Are you going to be able to create jobs one day instead of taking up a job? So this is questions that you need to ask for everything that you take part in your life, so that you don't end up burning yourself. And then the third thing I would say is, so the first thing is prayer, or if you don't believe in God, then meditation, or just some type of focus that you do to really ponder on this and ask for help. Secondly is then asking yourself the hard questions to, is this going to have a positive impact in the community? Does this align with the purpose that I have for my life? If not, then I don't think it's something you should be doing, because you'll just be tiring yourself out for no reason. Thirdly is asking a mentor, a trusted friend or family member, and ask them to be honest with you and tell you if you're doing too much, and where they think you should scale off, what they think is important in your life is something that you should be taking on. And you don't, that's why I say ask a trusted friend, because this is advice that you have to take seriously. It's not just asking any random person, because we shouldn't just move and focus on the opinions of other people. We can't just I can't find the word now, but you have to make your own decision. You can't go on something that's based from someone else. The fourth tip that I would give myself and you is to then prioritize what is most important for you. Is this and then prioritize 3 to 4 things that you focus on, 4 majors, and just then do those. You have to scale off the other things. This is a sacrifice that you need to make to choose the most important things for your life. Does what I'm doing, does it add joy to my life? Does it add happiness? Because yes, happiness comes from within, and external things shouldn't be our happiness, but it can add to our happiness or our joy. Does this thing just tire me out? Do I feel captured, or do I have fun doing this? Do I actually wanna pursue what I'm pursuing? That's also a question that you can ask yourself. And the last question, or the last tip I can give you, or the last the last thing that you can do, is then to make the decision to scale down on those things and not go back. Keep yourself disciplined enough to say, okay, I've focused on this 4 things for today. I'm gonna take a rest. I'm gonna read a book now. I'm gonna watch a TV series. I'm gonna go play some soccer. I'm gonna play games. Do something that is fun, that can take your mind off of things. And once you've done this, I think this is gonna help you to stay grounded and help you to have a peace of mind, because you're not biting off too much to chew. Because this is where I find myself. It's like, I still need to do this, I still need to do this, and you become tired. And because I want to do too much, it actually makes you become a little bit more demotivated. It's like, do I really want to wake up tomorrow morning, get out of bed to do all of these things? And this just is a sign to me now that maybe I am taking on too much, and maybe I'm not enjoying what I'm doing in all of these things. So yeah, I hope you guys could gain some value out of this video. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me, Daniel Hammond. And yeah, it's been a pleasure as always to have a nice chat and conversation with you guys. much love from BTY, and much love personally from me, Daniel Hammond. Bye.